What's up YouTube? This is JP Panther back with a video. In today's videos, actually my Dragon Ball Z Saga video. You feel me? I'm going to talk about why was the Buu Saga fire. And again, I'm just going to get to the main important stuff because, again, there's the beginning with Gohan when he's a teenager with Videl. And Videl tries to go after him, and, you know, then she's like, you know, F with him, then she does like him, and blah, blah. We're going to skip through all that part, right? We're going to get to the part where, I'm just fast forwarding all this, just getting straight to the point. We're going to get to the part where, you know, Vegeta gets taken over by Babidi. You know, the reason why he gets possessed by Babidi and stuff like that, because he wants the magic and the spell that he can use to use the Babidi's magic to bring out the evil and heart and the demonicness. He wanted him to be his old self, pretty much that evil, demonic killer self, like he was when he first came to Earth and tried to kill Goku, stuff like that. He wanted to use Babidi's magic to possess him, so he could take advantage of it and use it to his own power. But even then, Vegeta could still has a very, very strong will. And even though he has, you know, the dark magic and all that shit, whatever, he still wasn't his true cold-hearted self. Again, he killed a bunch of people and stuff like that, but he was still conscious. He still wasn't the first demonic savage like we saw in the first season of Dragon Ball Z. You feel me? So, Goku and him fight. Then, you know, Vegeta realized that, you know, they effed up because Babidi releases Buu because of the energy when they were fighting, all the energy they had, Buu had absorbed from the battlefield, stuff like that. Then Supreme Kai tries to fight Buu. Pretty much Babidi is with Buu. Then Buu kills Deborah. Then, of course, you know, Krillin and Piccolo get back to life, whatever, and all that. You know, from the stone, whatever. Then you have Supreme Kai pretty much got hit. Then Gohan pretty much get hit. And then, you know, eventually you find out what happens with Gohan and stuff like that. We don't, he's dead, but he's really alive, and blah, blah, blah. Then Vegeta sacrifices himself and pretty much says, Trunks, I love you, blah, blah, and knocks his ass out. And then Piccolo grabs Goten and Trunks, blah, 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 and sacrifices himself. And even when he sacrificed himself, it wasn't enough to kill him. And then Buu pretty much just goes on a rampage. And then Goku comes Super Saiyan 3, blah, blah, blah. The point I'm trying to say is that the Buu Saga, in my personal opinion, and I like the Buu Saga to this day, right? A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people have issues with it. I like it, but the problem is I do see the flaws in it. I feel like the Buu Saga was a corporate cash grab. Like, you could tell when Kira Toriyama wrote it, and I guess I read articles about this years ago, stuff like that. He was not happy when he did the Buu Saga. Only reason why he did the Buu Saga because his editors and Shonen Jump was really busting his ass saying, we need to make more Dragon Ball Z, we need to make more money, this is making too much freaking money, you're not going to keep messing this up, blah, blah, blah. So they kept pushing him and pushing him and pushing it. And when you watch the Buu Saga, you could tell it got dragged on more than it was. A lot of it was his editors and the people on top, whatever. So even when I watched Dragon Ball Z, the Buu Saga, you could tell you had Fat Buu, you had Anorexic Buu, then you had Skinny Buu, then you had Buu absorb Gotenks and freaking Gohan, and then you had Kid Buu, then you had Oob. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell they dragged it out longer than what it necessary was. So you could see the corporation and the studio interference, or the corporate interference, when it came to the Buu Saga. But the Buu Saga, I still like it to this day. I liked it how when Goten and Trunks fused to Gotenks, Gotenks was a cocky asshole, but then when he turned Super Saiyan 3, he looked like a cool, badass character, you feel me? He had the long hair, the braids, he had the freaking, the jacket, I guess, the fusion jacket, you know what I mean? Like, Gotenks looked ripped as hell. I mean, he was like 10 years old, he looked freaking, like a freaking gladiator, you feel me? And he was beating up Buu. And the problem with the Buu Saga, that was like main issue as well, is that Gotenks could have killed Majin Buu, but then he kept screwing around. Again, I feel like a lot of that was from the people at top as well, because I remember Kira Toriyama said he wanted to kind of really end it with Goten. He's like, nah, we gotta keep going, and then, you know, Goten screwed around, and then he was gonna kill Buu with his Kamehameha blast or whatever it was, and then boom, goes back to normal. Then Buu starts regenerating, whoops Goten's ass, and then they defuse, and then Goten and Trunks are pretty much screwed. Then Gohan comes in there as the Mystic Gohan. He whoops Super Buu's ass. I'm like, damn, that's my boy. You know what I mean? He's that dude. He's my nigga. You know, he got that right. You know what I mean? And then, of course, he absorbed Gotenks, and, you know, Boo kept playing around with Gohan and all this other bullshit. Then Goku comes in there, and then of course Boo screws around so much that the fusion wears out, and he absorbed Gohan. And then Goku was like, "Oh my God, I'm screwed. Whatever the hell I do." And of course Vegeta comes in there, and they fuse to Vegito, and then Super Vegito. I mean, honestly, I still like the Boo saga. I know people are saying, why are you bashing it like that? I liked it, but you could tell that they screwed around with it, especially if you watch the original Dragon Ball Z. If you watch Kai, it's a lot different because it kind of gets more straight to the point. I remember the part where Boo transforms Vegito into like a... Was it a Jawbreaker? Yeah, I think it was a Jawbreaker. And then boom, boom, boom. That was pretty much the whole episode. They kept screwing around. You could tell there was a lot of filler in the original Dragon Ball Z. And I try to remember the original Dragon Ball Z. I think the original Dragon Ball Z had like 100 and like... Because remember, you had the Pycon and all that. You know, where Goku goes to Underworld and stuff like that and fight Frieza and Cell and Afterlife. I think the original Dragon Ball Z had like... I think those from the Buu Saga to the... beginning Buu Saga, end of Buu Saga, I think it's like 100. You guys can let me know in the comment section below. I think it was like 190 to 291. That's like 100 episodes of long, drawn out fights and battles and stuff like that. But then you get to the part where, you know, they absorb. Trying to remember, they absorb. Super Buu absorbs Vegito. Then, you know, they get. You know, try to get Piccolo, Trunks, Goten, all of them out. Then, you know, when Kid Buu destroys the planet, they try to get him, but instead they get Hercule and Dende and the dog and stuff like that. And in my personal opinion, it sucked because honestly, in my personal opinion, right, if they would have saved Piccolo, Trunks, Goten, and all of them, they would have lost. They would have lost. There's just no way they would have lost. So picking up Hercule and Dende, those two helped in some type of way, because you gotta realize Dende used his healing power and was able to speak Manekian to talk to the Manekian, to the other Dragon Ball, the other Shenron. And then you had Hercule. You know, he was there. He was kind of useless at the time. He kind of helped stop Kid Buu, bring out the real Majin, or the fat Majin Buu, whatever they fought. So he helped Vegeta and Goku get enough time to do the Spirit Bomb and stuff like that. And also about Hercule, because Vegeta and Goku, they try to reach out and stuff like that and blah 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 and to the people, and they're like, I ain't listening to you. And then Hercule came in there as a fraud, being like, I have done everything to help you with Cell. And people are like, oh my God, that's Hercule, that's Hercule, that's Hercule. And he's like, yo, we're like, why wasn't he here? And of course he plays that con game, being like, yeah, I need your power so I can beat Majin Buu and blah blah blah. And you know, it was just funny as hell. I was like, and then Hercule's like, I'm not trying to steal your sign, but you know, if I had to do it with my voice, the whole world will freaking listen. And again, Hercule, to me, made the hugest sacrifice, because without him, he also got the... Again, Hercule did a lot of bullshit in the fight beginning, whatever, with Kid Buu, Vegeta, and Goku, but he also helped in the long term, you feel me? So when Hercule grabbed Vegeta, so Goku do the Spirit Bomb, kill Buu, and, you know, turn Super Saiyan. Dende used the Dragon Ball to wish Goku's power to restore back to normal, to kill Kid Buu. And again, then we find out about Oob and stuff like that. So honestly, in my personal opinion, the Buu Saga to me was really, really good. But the problem is the Buu Saga was very, very corporate. You know what I mean? I enjoyed the Buu Saga. I can still watch the Buu Saga. I still have the Dragon... I have almost every Dragon Ball Z series on Blu-ray and DVD. And I have it on my hard drive and stuff like that. So I love the Buu Saga. But I will say the Android Saga... I prefer the Android Saga over the Buu Saga, but I still love the Buu Saga to this day. And the thing is, after that, you know, we go to Super with Battle Gods and stuff like that, but that's another video, that's another topic. But overall, just to say, that's why I think the Buu Saga was fire. I think it was good, I think it was cool, I think Super Saiyan 3 looked badass and cool, Goku looked like a demonic savage, looked like a beast. I mean, I remember every kid wanted to be like Goku. I want to be like Goku. Everyone was doing their Kamehamehas in the lunchroom and stuff like that. If you guys were in the late 90s, if you were a 90s baby or a late 80s baby, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But Dragon Ball Z, the Buu Saga, it was fire. I'm still happy that was part of my childhood. The new generation, you guys don't got shit, because you guys got Teen Titans and all this other bullshit that you, garbage ass cartoons that you get. The only one ones y'all got is Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, and Black Clover. Those are, even Attack on Titan. Those are the only 4 you guys can say Generation Z that really represents your generation. Besides that, you have all these bullshit cartoons and that are trash and worthless, and they'll never have the same spark and flavor as my generation experienced when it came to having animation and American cartoons and fights and anime and stuff like that. You feel me? You'll never get that same feel and that same energy and that same timeline that we got. You feel me? And we didn't have social media, and we didn't have the internet. We had dial-up and all this other shit, so there is no freaking excuse. So again, that's pretty much it, guys. That's why the Boo Saga was fired. Tell me what you guys think about it. Did you guys like the Boo Saga when you guys were kids? Do you guys not like the Boo Saga? Do you think it was very corporate? Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.